What's up, everyone? Kwame here, back in with another video, and today I'm going to do a walk with me in the woods. Not really the woods, it's like a trail off the side of the road. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a road like right over there. We're going to do a little POV walk through the woods. I have my two favorite cameras, Ricoh GRiiX and Fujifilm X100 or Fujifilm XF10. So my two little cameras, and it is windy, so I'm going to try to I have a mic, as you can see here. There's mic, so hopefully it sounds good, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But yeah, so we're just going to do a walk with me. I'll do some walking, talking, and see what we can find here in this little walk in the woods. All right. So I am using these two cameras today because actually these are the cameras I carry with me everywhere. And I have a video, depending on when this video comes out, there is a video, either it's come out or it's coming out, of my everyday photography camera gear and bag and all that good stuff. But today I've been in this macro mode for a really long time, not really long time, but in the last few weeks. And with spring now in full bloom, it's like really cool. You can see like this here is all in, it's coming into bloom. So I'm going to use these little cameras to get some macro shots. Now I do have the 90mm Sony f2.8 lens that I could use on the a6100, but I'm using these because, especially in the case of the Fuji, you can get surprisingly close-up images, and because it's an APS-C sensor, you can get some nice depth of field. Now it is a little windy, so I'm going to come in here. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but I'm going to turn on the flash actually. I typically don't use flash a ton, but I've been using it for like macro pictures, and it looks not bad. Like that's it here. So yeah, f2.8, ISO 400. That's the other thing. I've been pushing the ISO on these little cameras, but again, it can handle it because they're APS-C APS-C sensors. Ooh, this is pretty cool now. Let's see, I only have a third of my battery left in the X100 XF10, the XF10, so I have to be careful with that one. Ooh, I like this composition here, so I'm going to jump into macro mode on the Fuji or the Ricoh. This is like when I like to play with composition too, because it's easy to get married to like fall for a certain look. So I'm always trying to, like, even just moving the camera just a little bit, or moving my focus point just a little bit. What I'm attracted to actually is these little white tips here with the green and the green background. It's amazing what nature can naturally, like the contrast and the textures and all the fun different layers that you see in nature. Alright, so these wildflowers are in bloom, and I have been obsessed with them. And now I have just a third of battery left on my Ricoh. But I've been obsessed with these little wildflowers. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. And I should say I'm using the DJI Osmo Action to shoot the POV. But these little flowers are amazing. And I really want to show some depth of field, so I'm going to try to, I'm at f2.8 right now. And then when I'm taking macro pictures or any pictures really, I'm looking at the background also. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see here, I want to make sure this yellow is against a green background, so it gives it a nice it kind of stands out a little bit better. The only downside with these little cameras is that neither one of them have like a flip out screen, so you can't see what you're actually shooting. Ooh, now this is pretty cool. And this is when I wish I had the Sony camera, the Sony lens, because this would be a perfect, really tight macro shot. I'm actually going to up my aperture a little bit, so I want to make sure I get everything. So I'm at f8 ISO 640. Now a lot more is in focus in the background, so I'm going to pop it down to f5.6. And this is where, when you hear people say work the scene, this is at least what I mean by work the scene. So now I'm at f4.5, and I'm kind of just, again, because it's digital and because I really can't see what I'm shooting, I just keep taking a bunch of pictures, different aperture stops, and I move the camera in and out, because sometimes it says it won't focus, and then you move it out just a little bit and move it back in, and it focuses. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I mean, obviously I'll show you on screen. And then I want to try to get it with the Fuji also, because I have the flash on this one. Now, one little trick with this Fuji camera, it doesn't focus the greatest, so I usually put my hand close to the lens and then refocus. And I'm gonna guess I'm gonna like these pictures a little bit more just because that flash. The nice part with the flash is that it gives it like just a little bit of fill light. And I actually don't even have the flash at full power. I have the flash, I think I have it at like a stop or two lower than full power. That way I can, it's just really giving it fill flash and not overpowering the scene. Now, this is really cool. Like this right here, it's really cool. These flowers, because you have the ones that are open and the ones that aren't open, and they're against the green background. So I really like that. Again, and keep the flash on. And also, I'm shooting all these in JPEG. And this one, the film simulation Velvia. I typically don't like to chimp, but when I'm shooting JPEG, you really like, there's not much you can do in terms. Oh, when I say chimp, that means looking at the back of the screen. And let's see what else I have over here. You can't see up here, but this is kind of a cool picture. So this park that I'm right outside of, they actually have a spot where you can fly RC planes. So you'll probably hear that playing right now. So let's see. I don't know if you'll see this, but this whole thing is really cool. But I'm kind of going to focus on this here. Or actually, I like this one better. So I like these in a line. And again, I don't know if you can see this, but I will for sure share this picture. And this one I'm actually going to, I was shooting at f2.8 wide open. And this camera, I always forget, this camera is not as good wide open. If you stop down to f5, actually if you stop down to like f3.6, it gets way sharper. But I know for this one I'm gonna crop it. That's why. shooting it a little bit. I'm not upset that I'm shooting a little bit wider. And again, with these, you really can't get too close to the subject because they're not truly macro photography lenses or cameras. They can focus pretty close. Now, I will say, out of the two cameras, these little two pocket cameras, I really, really do love the Ricoh GR3X. I think it is one of the best cameras I've ever used. This tire, I don't know why it's here, but it was interesting to me. So line it up and just take a quick picture. I should probably turn off the flash, but it doesn't. Like the flash right here won't matter. All right, bending down. But I kept it on anyways. And again, you guys, when you're taking pictures, I really suggest like take a couple. These are digital cameras, right? We have memory cards, so if you need to delete something in the field, you can. But take multiple pictures, get in and get out. You know, go get high, get high, get a higher vantage point, get a lower vantage point. Like really work the scene, and then once you've done that, then you can move on. But I see too many people who just walk up to something, take a quick picture, and then keep walking. And I don't know them, like we're just out in nature, but I just want to like grab them and be like, hey, there's more. If you change your angles here, you would see this something different. So this is pretty cool. These I've never seen these before, but clearly they're dead. So I missed that was a dog poop, but I missed when these were in, when they were ready. So let's see what we can get here. Focusing again, because there's no flip out screen, kind of not the blind leading the blind, but I don't exactly know what I'm looking at until I look back at it. Alright, so this, I will just move this dead little stick out of the way because it was sticking up in the back of the image behind this mushroom. What am I shooting at? f3.6. Again, ISO 400 with the flash on. I'm actually going to try to focus on just these two. I can't. I don't think I can get any closer. Yeah. So I'm trying to just isolate. There you go. Isolate these two mushrooms here, or fungi here. So I just moved over literally less than an inch, and I'm kind of shooting away at f3.6, focusing on the hood of the mushroom. So yeah, we'll see here. Battery is about to die, actually. This is an impromptu walk, and it's not the sharpest, but we'll see. Again, when you don't have like a flip-up screen, at least for me, I don't have a flip-up screen. I'm kind of just trusting the camera on the focus. And as much as I like the XF10, it's not the greatest at focusing, right? You got to kind of work it a little bit. It would be nice if you could use the front dial for manual focus. Maybe you can. I just haven't played around with it enough to do that. But the GR3X, excellent. I truly, truly, truly love the image quality of this camera. I mean, it's just as good as the two Sony cameras that I have. And again, it's an APS-C sensor, so it's not like I'm losing out on image resolution or anything like that. Now I've photographed these mushrooms before, but I'm always experimenting. So, and this time I'm using flash, like fill flash. It's a little bit different. It's not something I haven't done on here before. And I'm actually gonna go f5 on my aperture to kind of I want to make sure I'm getting everything from here to here in focus. So yeah, we'll see what that looks like. And the fun part with these little pocket cameras is like they literally can go anywhere and everywhere. You know, I can take this into a store. I was taking pictures in Whole Foods yesterday, and no one said anything. And I wasn't taking like a bunch. It was just like, oh, this is kind of cool. Pull out a camera, take a quick picture, put it away. No one says anything. You know, if I had the A7 II with the 28 to 200, the Tamron 28 to 200, yeah, I probably would have been told, put that away. But like these little pocket cameras, no one says anything. And again, this trail is, it's cool as it is. It's literally like not too far from our house. So it's nice to get out and just take some pictures. You know, for me, I found photography has been very therapeutic. As I mentioned in a video, I think, we had to put our dog down like 6 weeks ago now. And so without photography, I don't know where I would be. We have two dogs. So we put our lab down. And it was tough. Really was tough. But it's been amazing to see like old pictures I've found of her that I didn't even know I took. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, this is why I take pictures. And, you know, for me, I take daily pictures, not because I'm trying to become a famous macro photographer, but I just want to take pictures. And I like getting better at taking pictures. This camera battery is about to die. And again, this was like an impromptu photo walk. So next time I will bring a camera that has a full battery so I can use it and take pictures for you guys. You all, not just guys. Now this is really cool. This is where I talk about, like, again, working the scene. Not even working the scene. This is just having a camera. Like, this is what draws me to photography. So these, I don't know if you can see that, but this here, this plant, and like this color and everything that's going on with it, this, I don't know why, this is very attractive to me. And I absolutely love it. And it's just amazing what nature can do. So I'm shooting this at f3.5. Again, ISO 640. Now with the Ricoh GR3X, I feel like I can handhold the camera at higher apertures or lower apertures better, because it does have image stabilization, like a image stabilization built in. So I'm able to get shots that I just can't get with the Fujifilm camera. Doesn't mean that it's better. It just means like there are shots that I can't get with this camera, but because the Fujifilm camera has a flash on it, there's pictures that I can get with that camera that I cannot get with the Ricoh GR3X. So there's no perfect camera. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's no perfect camera. Like, whatever you have a phone, take pictures with your phone. Like the fact that I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, get out with your camera, whatever camera you have, get out, have fun, take pictures, and, you know, let's get better at our art. Again, even if you're not trying to become a famous photographer, or you are trying to be a famous photographer, you gotta take pictures, you gotta get out there and do the mental reps. Thank you as always for watching this video. If you've made it this far, I really do appreciate you. If you would like, please hit the like and subscribe on this channel, or for YouTube. It really does help me out with the algorithm. Also, I have a newsletter that I'll be putting out, so if you want to be up to date on not just what I'm doing, but like tips and other photographers, one of the things I want to do with this newsletter is I want to highlight you. I want to put like other photographers in there and show off you guys' work, because I get so inspired by some of the work I see on Glass, on Twitter, on Flickr, on Instagram. So I'm going to start featuring you all, so make sure you're subscribed. And oh, also really cool news, and something I've been hesitant to talk about, but I guess I should. It's been on my site for a few months, but I just haven't made it visible, is that I do have consulting opportunities now. So if you have questions about Lightroom, basic photography, you know, getting your pictures organized or anything like that, you can head on over to my website, schedule an appointment, and we can go over, like, you know, sit down for an hour virtually and help you, you know, figure out what your next purchase is going to be, how to organize your pictures. If you have your pictures all on your phone, or if they're all, you know, on some random hard drive, we should talk because you should get organized in case anything happens to your pictures. But yeah, that's over on the website. So, you know, again, if you want to if you want to know more about that, you can find out information on my website. Again, the big news though for me is my newsletter. I will be dropping that here shortly. I've been saying it for a while, but yeah, I would love to see you guys sign up and be featured in the newsletter. As always, thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I know people say that a lot, but I truly do. You guys are an awesome community, and I really like being a part of this community. So yeah, I really do appreciate you all. All right, I will see you next video. Talk to you later. Bye bye.